Police in Miami receiving a ShotSpotter alert Tuesday afternoon in the area of Northwest 10th Avenue and 55th Street. A man there was found dead in this car.
It was a whole bunch of shots. It was really, really fast.
Emotional loved ones showing up to the shooting scene.
I want to give all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. This is Emmanuel again, and I'm coming back at you with a quick hitter. Isaiah 26:9. With my soul have I desired thee in the night. Yea, with my spirit within me will I seek thee early. For when thy judgments are in the earth, the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness. See, they're going to see what true righteousness is. I will seek the Lord in my youth. When he called, the elect answers. So that when the Lord Yahweh decides to elevate his anger, his judgment to these people, we, the hopeful elect, will be clear, and the unrighteous will continue to see who are the real man of the Lord, then knowing and seeing what true righteousness means. Hebrews 10:31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. You should be scared to know that Yahweh controls your clock. When, where, how, and why he sets it up for you to be deleted off the earth. We, the hopeful elect, understand, yet they don't, that the earth is the place for judgment. As it states in Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So we know that we are in hell right now, but for his elect, we are protected from the wiles of the devil, Satan as the spiritual entity working through the Edomites. And all those that are not chosen and part of the elect, it's a dreary feeling to know you will be falling into the hands of the living power, whose name is Yahweh. And meanwhile, in South Florida, as in every city in Babylon, the Lord's judgment goes out forth. But what if I told you this is daily judgment? Judgment comes in every form.
Lenoir was the pastor at Westview Baptist Church in the heart of Opelika, and this is where he died.
There's probable cause for first-degree murder. No bonds.
Stabbed to death, say police, by James Dawkins, who was living at the church. Police responded there Saturday about 5:30 in the afternoon, and they found Lenoir's body.
Delving now at 3, a heartbreaking murder mystery out of Fort Lauderdale. An elderly couple killed inside of a home they've been living in for more than 40 years. The couple's family waking up to find them dead and called police right away.
And now officers say the suspect took off.
What have you learned being out there, Joseph?
And JC, very limited information at this time, but a lot of police activity here in Miami Gardens. You can take a look for yourself. What we are hearing is that this is reports of a deadly crash that did all happen in this area of 441 and County Line Road that police at this time have blocked off. Now,
and we're also following more breaking news for you this morning. This out of Miami Gardens, our crew staying on the scene of what we are now learning, according to a family member, was a deadly house fire.
We grabbed the water hose and tried to put fire to the side of the house, and then he was still in there. My grandma told me that her brother was still in there, and I said, I gotta go back in there. So I just had grabbed like a shirt and put it over my face, and I ran all the way to the back when it was like smoky, all smoke cloudy, and I couldn't find him in the back or in the kitchen. And they said he ended up being in that side hallway.
And that man tells us that his uncle did not survive this fire. He says he is the...
And the 12-year-old boy who was hit by a car last Thursday near Biscayne Gardens Elementary School has died. That's according to Miami-Dade.
I want to bring you to a crime alert. 2 arrests have been made in the murder of a 15-year-old, and officials say the suspects are teenagers themselves. 15-year-old Spirit Reith and 16-year-old Devon Nelson are both facing second-degree murder charges in the death of Frank
arrested on murder charges in Miami. They're now being held without bail. Miami police arrested 36-year-old Antoine Lachevia Clark and 29-year-old Frederica Pickett Wilson. They're both facing a charge of second-degree murder.
Search is on for the driver behind a deadly hit-and-run crash. Police say the person killed was his girlfriend, who was in the passenger seat. Local 10's...
Yeah, well, like you guys mentioned, that mother is still in the hospital. We are learning that that mother is still in critical condition tonight. The father and family members left devastated by this loss.
The young lives of these 3-year-old twins gone too soon. In Creole, their father, Milson Cadet, says he doesn't know why.
I don't really know what happened. He still don't know what happened.
It's the worst feeling in the world.
Anthony Paraglia got the worst news of his life while he was at work. The garage efficiency he shared with his father in Southwest Miami-Dade went up in flames. His disabled dad, 68-year-old Kenneth Paraglia, sadly died in the fire.
I love my father with all my heart. He's always been a mentor. You know, my father will always be my hero.
The driver accused of causing a crash that left one person dead and 2 others critically injured facing a judge in court. Maris Picone is being held on a $275,000 bond on 6 different charges. If she bonds out, a judge ordered her to house arrest, lockdown, and no driving.
Well, a nasty crash from this morning killed 2 people and injured several others. It involved 6 cars, and it happened on the southbound side of US 1 near Southwest 132nd Avenue. Get you to this developing story now out of Florida City, where a man believed to be in his 20s was shot and killed. It happened late this morning, and all of it happened on a Miami-Dade transit bus. Miami-Dade police says it stemmed from an argument between 2 men that were on that bus. That argument turned physical, and then one man shot the other. Police are praising the actions of a driver for helping getting those on the bus off the bus as this was all going down.
Police say a dog has gone on the attack in Southwest Miami-Dade. The pet owner found dead at home, reportedly days after.
To follow a developing story in Miami Beach, a worker died on the job today. And Local 10's Alex Finney is live with new information on this tragedy. Alex.
And so, Calvin, everything about this story is just so terribly sad. You have police right now working to figure out exactly what happened here, as the cause of death has still not been released.
Holding right now, firefighters battling flames at a home in Hollywood today.
We've learned this fire has turned fatal. Let's go now.
Israel, do you know if you're going to wake up tomorrow knowing that there's judgment upon your head? Ezekiel 9, let's start at verse 4. And the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said in my hearing, Go ye after him through the city, and smite. Let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient men, which were before the house. Yeah, you see this, Israel? You see this, Yasharallah? The Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is sealing his elect at this very moment, okay? The 1/3 that's going to make it out, and even to the martyrs that died for Yahweh Shai, you are sealed too. That when the chariots come, we're going to meet you, brothers. We're going to meet you. We're going to be excluded from the wrath of the devil. But for you, you unbelievers, you mockers, you liars, you adulterers, you pagan worshipers, you revelers, you false alligators, he's sending his killing angels out, setting your final destination up, which is going to be horrific and horrible. So just pray that we not part of them. Repent, Israel.